Episode 80 of the Loaded Couch podcast. Scotchy takes a double dare. Wait, Mario is how old? Play Dead Crack Skulls? Was I in Canada? Questions from listeners.
And
Here.
Beer.
Reach in at your own risk. This is the Loaded Couch.
And we're back, episode 80.
I'm Scotch Hound.
Okay, Wild Bill. This is Celtic Fox.
All right, let's get right into what we're drinking for our beer mash. Why don't we start off with Pigeon since he's been away?
I have my barley wine from last week
Ooh.
that I missed a cast on. It's an old Ruffian from Great Divide Brewing Company. It's a barley wine ale from Denver, Colorado. Dark brown and 10.2%.
Old Ruffian, huh? I thought it was like Rufio.
Rufy. Oh, okay, go ahead. Calc, what are you drinking?
I'm drinking Excess. It's from Jack's Abbey Craft Lagers, India Pale Lager, Framingham, Massachusetts. It's like a cloudy yellow gold color, 7.2. This is their 3-time dry hopped. This puppy's got some bite to it.
Sounds like it does.
I'm drinking a Triple Horse from River Horse Brewing Company. It's a Belgian ale. I've had it before. You guys say it likes to get me crunk. 10% alcohol.
Not just you, it's everybody.
You too, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I get warm and fuzzy after that one.
Nice.
Oh yeah, babe.
The Anchor of Hope Baptist Church in Canyon, Texas, placed a strongly worded advert in the Canyon Times earlier this month, calling craft beer the devil's craft, and rallied against the perils of booze consumption with excerpts from various Bible passages claiming Jesus never drank.
Didn't he have wine?
Yeah, I thought there was wine on the that. Well, it's just a picture of the whatchamacallit.
The Last Supper?
Last Supper, yeah. I thought there was wine on the table. I could be wrong.
I picture some old lady screaming, "It's the devil!"
Imperial Tap Room, a craft beer bar and restaurant specializing in Texas panhandle cuisine, said, "We're offering $1 off your beer at Imperial Tap Room in exchange for..." What did I say, beer? Yeah, off your bill. Okay. At
beer.
At Imperial Tap Room in exchange for this Devil's Craft coupon that was printed in the Canyon News on Sunday. That's awesome. The business posted with a picture of the church's ad. In the coupon.
Yeah, they're pretending it's their coupon they put out, but the church put it out as the devil's craft.
We'll give you $1 off for each one you bring in, so feel free to bring multiple. Come enjoy some devilish, tasty craft beer and or wine. Grape juice with booze in it. Nice.
Why do I picture Pigeon rolling up with like a whole stack of newspapers tied up in the bundle? Here's my coupons.
Dude, I always got coupons for everything.
I was going to say, you could get a free meal there, Pidge.
$1. Hey, do you guys double?
They said you could double them up. No, they said you bring as many as you want.
As many as you want. Stack them up.
We'll give you $1 off for each one you bring in, so feel free to bring multiple.
Yeah, but if it's like one beer, you get $1 off. Or if I bring in 15 coupons, do I get $15 and they'll give me money back?
Well, yeah, I'm thinking it's for the food as well, or is it just for the beers?
I'm thinking it's just $1 off per beer you drink.
Okay, all right, maybe. Yeah, but then you just get 15 beers
but it's
with
off
$1
their
off.
bill, though. I don't know. Anyway, it's good advertisement.
Yeah, seriously. And it gets that crap from the, what was it, the Hope Baptist Church out of the papers.
Poor church.
Your neighbors over there.
They got advertising, too.
Your neighbors over there yanking your paper out of your yard and cutting it out. Nice.
Get up that devil's craft.
I want $1 off my beer, damn it. All right, the Saltwater Brewery released a 100% edible 6-pack can ring.
This is like the Willy Wonka teacups.
Yeah, I was just gonna say it's like Willy Wonka voodoo stuff here.
With approximately, they said with approximately 50% of beer being sold in cans, and the majority of rings that hold the cans together making their way into the oceans and harming sea life. The Saltwater Brewery thought outside of the box and using leftover materials. I think like the grains and stuff like that. From the beer brew, they worked to create an edible ring, which they say will feed sea life and not kill it.
So you can't eat it. The sea creatures can eat it.
I
I'd
think you
imagine
could
it's-
eat. I think you could eat it, but just a
it doesn't taste good.
little dose of high fiber there for you.
yeah, it'd be like chewing on trees.
Now, I don't know about you guys, but whenever I get those rings from cans and stuff, I always cut them up.
Well, that
Make-
was funny
make sure
because they had that in the video. They said, yeah, you might think you're doing a good thing with cutting them up, but the sea life still ends up eating the smaller pieces.
That's okay. It's fiber for them. Right?
Well, did you ever see the new can holders too? It's like a solid plastic top with just
yeah, I don't like it.
the little dimples that hold each of the cans.
That's kind of how
po-
this looks
possible
from
to
the
get
picture
open.
of it.
Okay, so it's like one uniform piece that's like stamped.
Yep.
With the dimples.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, the can tops kind of pop up through it, but it's like one, like you said, one stamped piece with like the small holes that just pop over the top of it.
Yeah. Yep.
That was pretty cool.
What's the shelf life on the rings?
Yeah, I don't know. That's what I was wondering myself. If it like starts to stink after a while,
Or if it like gets wet, it just like dissolves.
falls apart.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say they probably dip it in some kind of solution that keeps it like sealed, but the minute you submerge it, it just breaks down.
You
Yeah,
probably
but
dip
even-
it in your wife.
Jackass.
Beeswax.
I'm back.
Yeah. Movie talk. Pidge, since you were away, what did you watch while you were away? And keep
I
it PG, please.
I watched Event Horizon.
Okay. All right.
I heard it on another podcast that I listened to, and they're
Is that
like
your-
Event
that's your-
Horizon.
That's your first time seeing it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a great movie.
I also watched Dark Skies. That's the one with Kerry Russell, and it's about their family that gets like haunted by aliens, but they trying to figure out they don't know it's aliens, kind of doing all these crazy things to them and to their house and all these happenings. And
Was there one of them abducted, or it's just a full on alien assault? Like none of them were abducted.
it's unclear if they were abducted, but like there's time that's missing in their life. Like something happens at like 9:00 and they won't wake up until 3, and they
Okay.
lost the time.
Okay.
So it's not
Yeah,
like they're actually abducted. They just stay where they are. It's just they have a time loss.
Yeah, and then actually they do some like it's hard to explain without spoiling stuff. So I'm just gonna say like if you're into like that alien stuff, abduction, weird science things, paranormal stuff, then I would recommend seeing it.
Mhm.
What did you watch it on? Did you rent it or
It was
library?
on Netflix,
Netflix. Okay.
and Kerry Russell's in it. I got a crush on Kerry Russell now. I should start watching The Americans.
I heard it's really good.
I know.
What,
And
the
I
Americans
also
or the?
The Americans. Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, with the one on what channel is that on? Is that a FX?
FX.
Yeah.
Not two X's, just one.
Yeah, just one, not the bad FX. And then on the way home, on my flight from Texas, each of the back of the seats had your own TV and own personal, like movies and television shows and music that was free of charge. So, and they had a bunch of movies that were in theaters or just came out of theaters.
You got business class tickets, didn't you?
I know because everyone had it.
Mm-hmm.
So I watched Captain America: Civil War. That movie is awesome.
Yeah, you got to watch it on something different than the back of a headrest.
I was gonna
but-
say,
No.
did you have like a nice pair of headphones or something?
I
Hopefully.
had my Apple headphones. I mean, it was fine. I had no problems. I mean, besides that guy's hairy arm rubbing on my arms, just his hair, not his arm, his hair. Disgusting.
Yum.
But that movie was awesome.
Yeah, no, it was good. Now, what side do you think you would have been on?
I was thinking at first, I was like, oh, of course, I'm going to go on Black Panther's side
And
because it's Black Panther, because Black Panther's awesome.
yeah,
He's super fast and just, first of all, the guy inside the suit jumps down from 9 stories and lands on his feet. Is he superhuman or is he just regular?
he's just regular.
I think he's regular. He's just very highly trained, and that's
Yeah, 9 stories. Go figure. Yeah, okay. Yeah, highly trained, runs about 90 miles an hour.
That's
I
right.
don't get it.
Yeah.
It's augmented.
But he wasn't in a suit when he jumped down from like 3 stories.
He might have had something underneath it because they've been working on vibranium.
Hey, he
I
had
think, for
he
a
had
really long-
Dr. Scholl's in the suit. Okay,
It
Yeah,
was
so-
vibranium, right?
Cushioned his fall.
Yeah, I think it suits me if I bring him. But yeah, I would be on the Iron Man Black Panther side. And then when they lost, I was like, oh, I'll go on another side.
Jackal.
I didn't think Ant-Man could grow like that.
I love that part.
He went
He's
big.
funny as hell.
Yeah, he is.
At the end, he's like, "Anyone got any orange slices?"
What does that mean? I don't get it.
Well, anytime you
his sugar was low from his blood sugar.
Yeah, like when you used
Oh.
to play sports and stuff, and somebody would always
When you
bring
play
orange slices.
soccer, you'd have orange slices at halftime.
Yeah.
I never did that because I was always hydrated, and I was a supreme athlete then.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Now I'm just a fat slob.
I was gonna say that Supreme Athlete turned into a Brokeback Mountain situation, didn't it?
What you watch, Calc?
We watched Ghostbusters, the new one,
And
with Kristen Wiig and Melissa McCarthy,
And my other girl crush, McKinnon.
Kate McKinnon, right?
Mm-hmm.
We really like it. It was funny. We bought it. We waited specifically for it to come out. We bought it, and we've watched it. Well, my son and I have watched it twice. At the end of the first time through, even my wife was like, "This was actually really good." She said she didn't understand all the hate that it got.
Load couch account?
No,
Nope.
Had to do it.
But yeah, but no, I highly recommend it. If you get the chance, watch it. It's got a little.
was it more comedy than funny, or was it more comedy than serious?
Yeah. It had a lot more funny stuff in it than.
Was it more Martian or more Interstellar?
More Martian.
So it's more funny. Okay.
Yeah. But it had little tributes here and there. It kind of was like a mix of all the Ghostbuster movies. It wasn't like scene for scene or shot for shot like the first one.
See, now I was worried it was just gonna be bad because it didn't have Rick Moranis in it.
No, but I'm not giving any spoilers of anything. So you guys,
Just check it
check it
Rick
out.
Moranis is in it.
I didn't watch anything, so let's get right into just the talk of. It's been announced that Sherlock Holmes and Snatch director Guy Ritchie is being lined up to make Aladdin.
It's already going to be awesome.
The new film has a script from John August, who has plenty of experience penning successful fantasy adaptations, having written the likes of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Big Fish, and The Prince of Persia: Sands of Time.
Now, 2 questions for you. Have you guys ever seen the Sherlock Holmes by Guy Ritchie?
That's the
Two of
one
them?
with what's his name?
Iron Man.
Yeah.
What's
I
his
saw
name?
the first one. Yeah.
Yeah, they're really good.
Yeah, it was
I
pretty
thought-
entertaining.
And also, did you see Prince of Persia with Jake Gyllenhaal?
No, I didn't see
Yes.
that.
You
that
did?
one was pretty good too.
How it was?
It was or wasn't?
No, it was good. It was like good entertainment. It wasn't like, oh my god, this thing needs an Oscar.
Right.
I don't think Kelk never disliked the movie yet. I don't think.
No, your choice there with that trippy detective definitely sucked.
Which one? Oh, Inherent Vice. Yeah, that did suck. You're
You,
right.
you got to remember, if I say a movie's good, is it good entertainment? Yes. Is it like Interstellar and Schindler's List? No, I mean those are on a whole different level.
But it was Celtic Fox, Rotten Tomato approved.
Yeah,
The
it was
Inherent
like,
Vice movie.
How many tomatoes would you give it?
what's that? Which one? Prince of Persia?
Yeah.
It was like a 70%, 75%.
7 squash tomatoes.
All right. TV talk. Calc, what'd you watch?
Oh boy, I've seen it all this week. Unlike you guys who refuse to keep up, I watched Westworld.
It's a pact.
Best show on TV right now.
No
watched
way.
The Exorcist,
Is it getting better?
American Horror Story, and Timeless. Exorcist is good. It's actually really good.
Because you were like sketchy on the first episode.
I was sketchy on the second episode, halfway through. I was like, I don't think I'm going to watch any more of this. And all of a sudden, it hooked me at the end of the second one, and the third one was good. So yeah, I recommend checking them out. The first one, like I said, was good, but then the beginning of the second's not that good, but just give it time. American Horror Story and Timeless. Timeless is that new series with the...
Yeah, they go back in time. The guys
go back
trying
in
to
time.
change
Yeah,
history.
Exactly. I watched that with my son. He loved it.
The main character is supposed to be a historian.
Yeah, she's a renowned historian. There's a military guy, and then there's...
And then token black guy.
Yeah.
Oh, isn't the one Hobbit in it too? Oh, what's his name? The one that had like...
Moynihan? The guy who was in Quantum Break? No, that's a different
Yes.
television show. Oh, is it?
No, I thought it was him, and he was also... He had that like extreme adventure kind of food.
Yeah.
It's Dominic
Lost.
Moynihan.
Yeah.
Moynihan.
He's in
Nah,
it too, right?
If he is, he wasn't in the episode I watched.
Okay. I thought
They
I saw
already
him in the
killed him off.
commercial. Yeah. Oh, man. Pidge, what'd you watch?
I watched some more Wayward Pines.
Okay.
I watched some Shark Tank. I don't know why. I just love that show. I just love how, like,
Well, you're always on trying to create something that you can sell to the public and make lots of money.
yeah, like reusable tampons, but I've got to work out the health benefits of it.
Well, now you got to get into like maybe edible ones or something like that. Something like, that won't hurt the environment.
Yeah, it's cherry flavored, right?
Oh, stop.
Good for the
and then-
sea life.
Yeah. Biodegradable barley wine from whatever. I also watched Luke Cage. I watched the first 5 episodes.
Okay, and
Wow.
That show is awesome.
much
So
better
is
than
it- is it
Jessica
like-
Jones?
I was gonna say, is it Marvel's spin on Empire?
You know what it reminds me of? I have Marvel spin on Empire. Yes, it is. It is how can I say this politely? I don't understand everything. It's more for the black audience. Is that racist to say? Probably. I don't know.
Of course it is.
Well,
You
that's
said
what
it.
I meant by Empire. Like Empire is very heavily like that scene, and
Yeah, it's
That
it's
scene.
interesting. It's more like it's like who Jackie Robinson is. Like we got to look out after him because he's the one that paved the way for all of us, and it's more like that, like more of a Black Lives Matter type of thing.
Oh, jeez.
But either way, that show's awesome. The soundtrack for it is amazing. It's got the jazz, kind of like jazz hip hop
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
thing going
I
on.
I was
love-
gonna say they
I
kind
love
of
jazz.
threw you with the commercial for it too, right? With some Wu-Tang or Old Dirty Bastard.
Yeah, Old Dirty Bastard.
They
and
got some
then,
Louis Armstrong in there.
No, it's not. I think it's his own jazz music, but that they add their own like hip hop spin to it. It's
Okay.
like two producers that made like a bunch of records for a bunch of hip hop artists that collaborated.
I did see that part of the first episode. It was pretty cool when he's in the barbershop sweeping hair.
Yeah,
and the guy
first-
gets mouthy with him. He's like, "What are you
Yeah.
gonna do?"
yeah. The first, he's like, I'm gonna get my hair cut, man. Come on. So it's like something like that. But the first 2 episodes kind of like lead up to it, and then by the third and fourth, like everybody knows Luke Cage is indestructible.
Hmm.
But it is really it reminds me of like a Daredevil tone,
Okay.
Okay.
but
Kind of has
not
that
not
darkness to it.
but not as dark. It's not
Okay.
as dark as the Daredevil tone, but it's like directed and kind of like how it was filmed, the same as Daredevil, but it's not as dark.
Okay. Myself, I watched Luther. I had watched it previously. I think there was some new
Idris
releases
Elba.
and stuff. Yeah, it's really good. I like it a whole lot.
I was gonna say you're really digging that show, aren't you?
It is kind of dark. There's a lot of it might not be for everybody because
these
there's a lot
real
of
cases,
home
or-
invasion. No, I think they're thought up.
Okay, so it's kind of like a Black Mirror type thing.
No, because he is like a it's always him, always the same time. It's kind of a police drama.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but it's like thought up scenarios, like crazy far fetched scenarios.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how far fetched they are. It's just disturbing. There's
Okay.
a lot of home invasion, a lot of kidnapping type of things.
Did
Did you ever see the show on Fox a while back, The Following, with Kevin Bacon?
I saw I saw advertisements and stuff, but I never actually watched.
Okay, that was like copycat.
It's off the air
serial
now,
killer.
right?
It is off the air, but
I
that
think
was
I think
like
it's on
really,
Netflix.
Yeah.
really violent, grotesque killings too.
Okay. I also watched The Office. I started back at season 1, so I'm kind of early into that again.
Steve Carell.
Yeah. Oh my
That's
God.
good.
Sometimes it's just like you want to cover your face because of how just horrible bad
Ugly
you
he
feel.
is?
Yeah. Just
Oh.
Yeah. Exactly.
You
And
sure
then
it's
I've been
like me
watching-
working at bowler with you.
Yeah. And then I've been watching Food Network Halloween specials.
That's crazy, some of the stuff they can do.
Stuff. Yeah. Yeah. Some of the things that just like they make, glasses and plates and everything else out of sugar. It's pretty crazy. All right. Documents reveal Stranger Things really freaked out the Department of Energy, or the DOE. The DOE claims that it doesn't explore parallel universes and overall tried to play down its newfound reputation as ground zero for shady science. Free Beacon writer Lachlan Markey requested internal communications from
Marquet.
from the DOE's Public Affairs Office for any correspondence related to Stranger Things. Markey has a lot to comb through. but has been tweeting some of his findings. First among these, we've been lied to. The DOE is absolutely helping support research into parallel worlds.
It's crazy. That's scary, dude.
Stranger still is Marque has since deleted only that tweet.
Uh-oh. Cal, conspiracy?
Absolutely. Yeah, this is some Half-Life shit right here.
But do you think if Hillary was elected, she'll release all the UFO findings and the parallel universes?
Nah, at
Just
this point,
show-
we're just gonna rely on WikiLeaks to bring it all to light. So
How does WikiLeaks keep getting information?
hackers, man,
Hacking.
it's like a hacker
But
dumping ground.
I thought the WikiLeaks originally was like a one-time in, and they got all this information, but they're still continually getting information from it.
Yeah, they're almost like they're like
An inside job or something.
no, they're like this digital, I guess, newspaper.
Well, the thing
kinda
I
like-
thought was weird is I thought a lot of the government for its secret stuff worked on a completely separate internet.
I don't.
The dark net, the
Yeah.
subnet. I mean, yeah, but that's where all the hackers dwell.
Calc, how do you get to the dark net?
It's funny, a guy I work with, we were actually talking about the dark net a couple days ago.
Oh, jeez. Here
Is it
comes
better
the cops.
born on the dark net?
Stuff that'll blow your mind.
Oh, man. Nickelodeon's going to air Double Dare's 30th anniversary special on November 23rd.
I'm recording it.
Don't worry,
Yeah.
Pigeon Pegleg's going to be hosting. I mean, Mark Summers is going to be hosting.
Yeah, I'm
me,
gonna
Pigeon
I'm gonna
Pegleg. Mark,
DVR
Mark.
this thing.
You don't have
Yeah.
DVR.
Yeah, I do.
Now, is it just going to be a one-time thing?
Well,
I
30th
don't-
anniversary
I-
special, I think so. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but
I
I
would
mean,
say
it was a
maybe at
year-long show, wasn't it?
I would say
Beforehand, or
maybe at
a
least a
season.
couple episodes.
How long was the original? Was
I
it
thought it
just
was a
one
s-
season?
No,
No,
it was
no.
A couple seasons.
Right,
and
but
then
I'm saying
went
it was
away.
a full season, so a 30th anniversary should do a full season, no?
I think so.
Yeah, man,
But
I
there-
always dreamt of going down that slide into the green shit.
Oh my
Having-
gosh. My brother and I watched. We're like, oh my gosh, we could do this, no problem. Plastic flag, shove it down your pants.
Yeah.
Easy. Go down the slide with the teeth and the tongue.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
great.
dive through the mouth. Yep.
Yeah, easy stuff. No problem.
Oh, that was something. All right, beer. Calc, why don't you lead us off, yeah or nay?
I'm gonna say yay. Again, I'm not a huge fan of like IPAs and 3-time dry hop stuff,
It's
real
not
bitter
an IPA,
stuff.
it's a
but-
lager, I thought you said.
yeah, it's an IPL, India Pale Lager.
Ooh.
But no, it actually smooths out once you get the palate going for it.
Once your tongue's burned from bitterness,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 80 IBUs, man.
that's it.
Yeah, it settles in. I would recommend it if you're up in Massachusetts. Give it a shot.
And what kind of food goes with those IBUs?
This is like a
Don't say steak.
no. Give me seafood. This is like a what is
Like-
it?
Fish
Raw
taco?
cocktails, shrimp
No,
cocktails.
give me like clams and mussels and some, like the whole seafood stew in the pot.
Clam
Clams,
bake?
mussels, clam bake. Yeah,
I
exactly.
gotcha. Okay.
Clam bake. That's different from a seafood stew.
How about you, Pitch?
Soft pretzels because I have some for tonight.
Okay. I go with your barley wine, Earl.
Goes with
Ale.
anything beer.
You got the Wobblers mustard.
I do. I have the hot and spicy and the sweet and spicy.
You mix them up or you do them separate?
I just do the sweet and spicy. The hot and spicy is pretty hot.
Okay. Is it as hot as that, what was it, that Mexican little drip sauce that you bought the one time that was supposed to be like a candy?
That my wife brought home.
Yeah.
Um,
Wasn't that spicy?
I think it. Well, I don't remember that how spicy it was.
It was like one of the first, second, or third like episodes that we did.
No, but I don't remember how spicy that candy was. But anyway, it probably is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a yay as well as River Horse. The Tripel horse is it's tasty. It really is. All right, let's get another, and we'll be back with Let's Talk Games.
For more from the Loaded Couch, check us out on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook.
If you like me and would like to follow me on Twitter at Pigeon Pegleg and also on Twitch, Pigeon Pegleg. Pigeon Pegleg.
Hey, this is Scott Hound. If you want to hear more from me, you can check me out on Twitter at ScottHound_LC or on Twitch at ScottHound.
All right, we're back with Let's.
Let's
talk games.
talk
Games.
games.
I was waiting for you guys this time. Jeez.
Yeah, we're all out of rhythm. See what happens when you come back, Pigeon.
Yeah.
It's
Scroll
a
up.
time difference, dude. I'm sorry. It's that jet lag.
Calc, what are you drinking?
Drinking. I wish you guys could see the label on this one. So this one.
Take a picture and send it to us. We have smartphones now.
Oh, that's right.
Weird.
Chocolate sombrero.
Chocolate.
Mexican style chocolate stout. It's made by Clown Shoes Beers.
Nice.
It's an ale brewed with natural flavors and lots of chocolate and chilies, cinnamon, vanilla.
Wait a
9%,
minute.
9% alcohol by volume.
Sounds like it'll
These-
put a smile on your face.
Yeah, it's actually pretty good stuff.
Wait a minute. These are the guys that are doing those clown stunts down in the South.
Yeah, marketing, branding.
Yeah.
Smart.
Evil clowns.
Now, my dad picked this up for me. They're out of Ipswich, Massachusetts.
If they don't make good sandwiches there, then the place sucks.
Yeah, I'm thinking Chipwich, but Ipswich.
Oh, you heard it.
Massachusetts.
Food pairing's going to be chips or some kind of witch.
Yeah, Chipwich.
Paige, what are you drinking?
I am drinking the Lost and Found from the Lost Abbey. And the reason why I picked it up because one, it's a duple, and two, it's with raisins.
Oh, geez. Okay, best of both worlds for you.
Yeah, it's from California. Brown, it's 8% alcohol. It's a yay.
Nice. I've got the Berliner Weisse again from Victory Brewing. I think, am I the only one who's cleaning out the fridge? Or are you guys doing it as well?
I'm cleaning out
Nah.
the fridge. I had the
Oh,
two
I'm
beers that
doing
I
it.
had last night too.
Okay. From Victory Brewing, it's a Weisse. It's their Blackboard Series Weisse. And it's from Downingtown, PA. It's golden, 5.2% alcohol. I'm only saying
Yeah.
golden, but it's in a bottle, so I'm not
Yeah,
100%
it is.
on that.
It is golden. I had this down in Texas with my cousin.
And?
It is mega tart, isn't it?
I don't know about tart. Although maybe hold on. Hold on.
Maybe it's a different one that I had then. The one I had was like I could not drink it. It was so sour.
Oh yeah, no, it is definitely tart.
Yeah, it's definitely
It's with the elderflower.
yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's too tart. I mean I drank it, of course. It's beer, but
You know
it was
that.
hard. It was
an
hard to
alcohol
put
user?
down. It was hard to put down.
All right. Gaming. Pidge, what did you play while on vacation?
Before I went, I played some Destiny: Rise of Iron.
Okay.
And then while on vacation, I restarted The Last of Us Remastered. I
Mhm.
got further than I was before, which
Okay.
I'm happy about. That game's a little frustrating.
Yeah,
All I want to do is just punch the clickers in the face.
I know. That's
And
my
you
problem
can't.
with playing it is it's like I like sneaking through games, but this is like sneaking the whole time.
Yeah, and I throw a brick, and I want to throw it like near him so I can get around him, and then it accidentally hits him, and he's like, "Rah!"
And
and
then
I
you got to
suck-
hide again.
Yeah, then I have to use my shivs that I
Oh yeah.
that I craft, and then
Yeah.
I lose it. I'm like, oh man. I want
What's
to slap
what's
it.
what's another game that reminds you of? Like, what is it? I mean, I know it's third person.
It
But
reminds me of a mix
is it like a
between-
cover shooter or no?
Mm-mm.
No.
It
I mean,
reminds me
there's-
of like what's that Live World one that you had me buy with the zombies and stuff? Calc.
State of Decay.
Okay, it reminds me of a mix between State of Decay and then what was
Gears?
the Tom Clancy one with the night vision guy that's by himself.
Ghost Recon? Not Ghost Recon.
No,
Splinter Cell.
yeah,
Cell.
Splinter Cell. It's like a mix between those two.
Okay.
I was that's a pretty good. But I mean it's a really good game. It's a really engaging story. I had
Oh,
to
yeah.
get a little further.
That's the problem too, because you get connected with the characters.
Yeah. I had to get further in. Like I said, I got a little past further than what I had initially.
Mm-hmm.
I'm enjoying the game, but like you said, some of the stealth, it's just too much stealth.
Right.
I just want, I want to punch people in the face. And
I like how you have to be so stealthy, but then like your followers are like right next to the clickers trying to catch
Oh my
back up
gosh.
to you.
I'm like, they run past you and then they bump into the guy and then they come back and the
Oh
guy
my-
doesn't even move.
I know. It's such a-
It's like,
So is
bullshit.
this the video game version of I Am Legend? Like with Will
Yeah.
Smith, how he was like always laying low and trying not to be seen.
yeah, I guess
Kinda,
so. But I
sorta.
mean, there is some shooting elements to it and stuff.
Mm.
But I mean, I would say if you have a PS4 or PS3, I would play this game because it's a first party game. I also played Minecraft on the PS4 for like 20 minutes just to kill some time.
I'm gonna take it that you've purchased Minecraft on every available console,
Yes.
computer,
Yes.
everything else. Okay.
Yes, I did, and I have it on the Wii U with the Super Mario Brothers skins.
And I'm assuming
my
that
God,
you have
it's
it
so
on
awesome.
on some kind of what the hell?
No, I do not have the Pocket Edition.
No.
No, she wants it, but the screen's too small. It's just way too small.
Okay.
I don't
What
have
about
an
a tablet?
How does it play on the PS4 controller versus the Xbox that you're used to?
It's the same. It's just, the orientation of the buttons are a little off kilted. It's just the same.
Okay.
And then I played Super Mega Baseball last night for a little bit. Man, that is fun.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's going to get real tired after like 7 or 8 games in. But
Well, crank the difficulty up too. Like once you learn
no,
the
I like winning by like 13-2. Once I shut
One-
out games, and once I get a shutouts in like 5 straight games, then I'll crank it up.
Okay. Yeah. Did you do the manual control for the pitching or just
No, of course not. Who does that? Come on. I like to have fun.
All right,
Not be
Kelk, what'd you
stressed
play?
I had a cough there.
Joe?
Had to mute. Yeah, I'm here.
out.
So I played some Destiny Rise of Iron. I picked that up after some persuasion from pretty much everybody I know has it.
Caucasian persuasion.
I like it. I played the first 3 missions. I like the whole augmented AI Fallen.
Have you guys unlocked the Plague Lands yet? Like where you could do the bounties? Not bounties, but the
Patrols.
patrols.
Yeah, that's the mission I think that is next for me is the Badlands or Plague Lands, whatever you call it.
All right, let's do it.
I played some Forza Horizons 2 with Scotchy. We
Nice.
went to Storm Island.
So you guys
Eh.
got some Chivos?
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's really good. I think you're gonna have a blast with Horizons 3.
You know, it's funny playing that. No, or go ahead. No, I'll let you finish before I even get into that.
No, go ahead.
Okay, I was gonna say, I've been watching Spam Fish from Twitch play a lot
Your
of
boyfriend.
Horizons 3, and I actually want to say that I think 2 might be a better game, just because it has the option of doing like all of the road work, and then on the main, like the main map. But then you can go to Storm Island and do almost, I don't want to say exclusive, but almost exclusive rally type of driving. Where they kind of intermixed it on 3.
Forza Horizon 3 just came out. I mean, they could have DLCs with that.
Right. Yeah, of course. But I mean, they're intermixing rally with street on Forza Horizons 3 right on the same map.
Yeah, well, that's true.
Yeah.
Off-roading.
It's hard to say, but I mean, it looks like it's everything 2 had, just more polished.
Oh, yeah, of course. But I'm saying being able to split out Storm Island and just be like, I don't want to say 100% exclusive rally, even though it seems like it mostly is.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to worry about, on Forza Horizons 3, it seems like, okay, I have myself like a Lamborghini, which isn't going to be good whatsoever driving through the woods. I mean, it is to an extent.
I'm awesome with it.
Yeah. But again,
I am liking once we got to Storm Island, for some reason, I was always in the mindset of, I'm going to have to go to Storm Island and play just with the super trucks. But
Okay.
once we got our cars and started making them rally versions, I mean, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever play Burnout Paradise?
Yes.
No.
Did you get
Paradise? I did the other one.
Okay,
Burnout.
so there was a DLC. It just reminded me of when you guys talked about the Rally Island.
Mhm.
It reminded me of the DLC that they had. It was, I forget what island it was called, but it was kind of like the same thing. It was different cars and different type of driving.
Okay.
So it kind of just reminded me of that.
And myself, I played some more ReCore. I got back into that and playing. I think I have red and blue now.
Ooh.
Did you get to the one cave or dungeon with the floating platforms and you got to do the speed run to unlock all the doors?
Yeah, I didn't do the speed run though. I just did the slow. And so all the doors weren't unlocked when I got to it. It was 2 of them at the top were locked still.
I think
But yes,
I think the point of those dungeons is to go back and do it again.
That's what I was thinking. Once you have different frames and stuff like that.
Yeah, because
I've been trying to parkour a lot of the things that look like, okay, I shouldn't be able to get up there normally.
Mm-hmm.
And I am able to. Like, I'll find like little glitch areas where you can kind of get stuck on the side of the mountain and then jump again, double jump again.
Yeah, yeah, and it's got the radiation level like really high up.
Right, but they can then jump over to a place that might have been like out of reach previously without like the one climbing frame, which looks like maybe a spider, which you should be able to get up there later on.
Yeah.
Just trying to get some of the collectibles and stuff like that. So I've just been doing a lot of that.
But all in all, it's a really good game.
Yeah,
I
no,
mean,
it is.
I don't think it should have gotten some of the 4 out of 10s that people gave it.
I'm still a little confused with. I'm getting a little bit better at retracting the cores from the enemy frames.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
still don't understand. It's
Yeah,
different.
it's confusing because sometimes it's like you do it and it automatically pulls the core out, and other times you have to
Right.
fight them for a while.
No, that's that. Well,
what I
that's
see, there's the thing that says there's something that pops over their head now,
Mhm.
and if you do it, it extracts the core immediately,
Right.
regardless of where their health is. I guess it's just like a by chance. And then also, if your cord turns red, you got to let go and give it some more tension.
yeah. There's
let go
there's
of the
there's
tension.
colors on the cables, like Pigeon said,
There's
but
red,
then
yeah.
also on the health meter of the enemies, there's a little white line.
That's their
and-
yeah.
And once their health meter passes that white line, that means the core is extractable.
Right, but again, I thought maybe I just wasn't paying attention in the very beginning, but I don't think they give enough info
I
as
agree.
to with
Yes.
the thumbstick motion what you're supposed to do to fight the core out of the frame.
It pops up while you're doing it, and
Right.
it goes away just as quick.
Yeah, no, I know. I mean, I know that line was there and stuff like that. It's just sometimes like I'm fighting it, and at first when I was trying to figure it out, I'm like, okay, do I depress the thumbstick?
I'm like, it's
Do I
red.
pull
so
it
let's
back
have a
right
bullet.
when I go to get the core, or do I wait until I've got a hold and then pull back? It was just I was getting
And
a little
you,
confused. I'm getting better.
did
at
you
it, though.
figure out how you get the instant core? The instant core is you have to do a 10 combo. That's what the little markers are above your character, above your pet.
Okay, no, I didn't know that.
No, I
Yeah,
didn't
if
know
you do 10 combos
Yep.
and get that kill, it's an instant core pull.
Okay,
And
I
it
didn't know
gives you
that.
yeah, in the hint screen it says save your instant core pulls for the harder enemies but the problem is you can't choose when to use it or not. That's
it
the
goes
only
away after a little bit.
No, it stays there, but the minute you do a pull, whether it's an enemy or not, it's an instant pull.
okay.
So you can't choose like, hey, I want to use my instant pull now or not.
But I also noticed there's sometimes when you're shooting them that they'll go into like a kind of like a submissive position where they'll like stand up on their legs or something like that and kind of make the core a little bit more accessible.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's, if you don't get the pull right then they kind of go back down into the regular attack position on all fours.
I think
And
it's
they-
just an animation.
Right, and I
Do-
didn't know
do
if
you
it was
guys
like
use
easier
your-
to pull then or not.
Do you guys use your frames a lot to do? Like my
Yeah,
dog's
charge 'em.
upgraded a lot to charge, and what you
Yeah.
do is you charge and he hits them up in the air, and that usually counts as 2 or 3 hits, and then you shoot him and you get the 4, 5, or 6, and that's how you work your way up to a 10-hit combo.
I didn't see you get the achievement for 20 combo yet, though. Cal.
Ooh. Anyway,
just
so yeah, I played
real-
some ReCore.
Real quick before we to Sony news, I
Yep.
read an article where it says like the 7 like bad things that Xbox One has, and one of them was a ReCore. I'm like, what? Like ReCore is
Yeah.
it's a good game. It's not a really good game, but it's a good game.
Mm.
It's a solid 7.5. I mean, it's
Yeah.
it's a decent game.
Yeah, I mean, especially for the decreased price range.
I was to say,
in
at
comparison.
$40, it might make it an 8 out of 10. you
Right?
know?
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are saying that because you didn't buy it.
True. Very true. Sony news: mouse and keyboard come into PlayStation. The TAC Pro's mechanical keyboard and mouse bring PC-style controls to PS4 and PS3 systems.
I went when I was down in Texas. My cousin is strictly just a PC gamer. He has like a $2,500 rig
Mm-hmm.
that's just like insane, and he was playing XCOM 1, and
XCOM is a lot of fun. It's a good
yeah,
game.
he likes it a lot. Regardless, he plays Steam, he plays his games, yada yada yada. But my point is, I saw the picture that you attached to the notes here. I can't use a keyboard to move. Like, I don't know if maybe it's just my muscle memory for a controller. I need something in my hands instead of laying it out flat. But it is just too difficult for me to understand.
Yeah, you are a semi, I think.
Yeah, it's pretty easy if you have done it for a long time.
Yeah, I need a controller.
Well,
for-
and this, Kelk, I think, posted a link in here too. It shows. Now, I'm going to assume you're wearing one of these on one hand, and it's just your.
Well,
What do you wanna say,
I wouldn't
8
say you're so
keys?
it's
basically
probably laying
yeah,
flat, right?
yeah, it's laying flat on a tabletop. You're not wearing it, so it's basically your
Hey, Kelk's
Shit, I was thinking
Scotty's
maybe
about to get the
stretch it to
power
your
glove.
wrist and stuff. That's what I was thinking. It looks like you could be standing up because if you're wearing VR and stuff, you be moving around with this like keyboard, like mini keyboard strapped to your fingers and stuff, or strapped to your hands.
Scotty's like getting arrested and putting it on the wall there, and spreading his legs and playing.
Yeah, for people listening, it's basically like a half keyboard. It's like your QWERTY keys, not even the QWERTYs.
It's like quirk keys.
Yeah, but it's got your AWSD and your it kind of has like some buttons on
It's
the right
4
hand
across
side.
and 4 down.
Yeah,
And then it's got your tab, shift, control.
got things on the side for the thumb.
It's modified for the PS4. It has your square, your plus, your X or cross, whatever you want to call it, circle.
I
L2,
think we're going to
L4.
see something very similar. Probably first party manufactured by Microsoft for the Xbox also, because I think they're going to come out with it during Halo Wars too.
Xbox news and Sony news.
Xbox gonna give it to you. Microsoft news. Phil Spencer.
Now you can talk about your
Yeah, there you go.
first part.
Phil Spencer said that Microsoft Game Studios development houses, there's 2 of them, I guess, will work together on certain projects, but not at the scale of Ubisoft and the Assassin's Creed franchise, or EA using DICE's Frostbite engine for more and more titles.
Yeah, so I think the only thing so far that they use is, I think Kel touched on it maybe about a month ago with Sea of Thieves, like the water physics from Forza Horizon 3 and Sea of Thieves use the same tech. So I think that's what he's going for. I think like Rare, who else? 343, Turn 10, Playground, all the major players in the first party games, I think they're all going to use kind of like the same tech, maybe to get the games out sooner.
Okay. Yeah, like some kind of like a cross collaboration with the studios.
Yeah, I mean they're all going to use their same engines. I mean they're all going to use their own in-house engines, but maybe some of the code is going to be written where it can be shared with other.
I see what they're going for, and it's good because it allows for like a faster thread. Like when you're making the game and stuff like that.
For Cuphead.
Plus, people can also optimize. I mean, people have experience already optimizing that engine and those physics and stuff for their game. Yeah, no, it's cool. It's a cool idea.
Yeah, logistically, I don't know how it works. That's why I don't work there.
Right. A remastered version of Xbox Classic Voodoo Vince is on the way for Xbox One and PC. It was released for the original Xbox in 2003. Never became backwards compatible because of a convoluted custom code, I guess, on the original engine. Pidgey, looking forward to this? Did you play the original?
I never had an Xbox original. I had a PS2 and a GameCube.
Oh, you were a PS guy back then, huh?
Oh, you never had the Duke, the big controller?
No, the thing was the size of a jet.
Yeah, it was big. It's huge.
Still comfy though.
My college roommate had one, and the Xbox symbol in the middle of it was like twice the size of the controller.
Right.
Yeah. Yep.
Still comfy though. It was a comfortable controller.
PS2 controller was a lot comfier. The game, actually, the Wavebird for the GameCube was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I never played this, but is this like a Banjo-Kazooie? I'm assuming.
Yes, it's a 3D platformer.
Oh my god, I love 3D platformers.
Yeah, it's actually Phil Spencer's one of his favorite games. So I think he had a little something to do with
Why
this.
you guys? This is what you chat about at the barbecues?
Yeah, we'll have a couple beers over it. We chit
You
chat.
and the Herbs.
Yeah.
Now, what is Voodoo Vince?
He's like a
voodoo doll.
A voodoo doll. He looks similar to that little sack boy from Little Big Planet.
Okay.
Right.
And you just bounce around like 3D platform, just like ReCore and Banjo-Kazooie. Hop around, but it's set in kind of I don't. He does like a spin, and it has to do with a lot of the French Quarters, New Orleans type of setting. The whole voodoo thing.
Sure. Well, that's based off of what ethnicity? The
Creole.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes, Creole. Yeah.
I learned that in French class.
Good job, bud. Cool. All right, Nintendo news. Sorry, Calc, I thought you were going further with that. You kind of cut off and let me.
No.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I'll look forward to it. I guess it depends on how much the price is. If it's $60, no dice. Maybe 30 or something.
Well, that and a good point is there's really not many 3D platformers out there for Xbox, so this is probably a really good thing.
Galili.
Nintendo news. How old is Mario?
Who the hell knows?
Calc? Pidge?
I'd
know.
say he's probably now about like 65.
Okay.
He must use Just for Men.
I was gonna say he's got the comb in color.
Nice.
Yeah.
A recently uncovered interview with Shigeru Miyamoto reveals Mario's age. I think this
Do
is
it in a Japanese accent.
no.
Oh, I think if I put
Oh no!
That's terrible.
Oh boy.
This is a quote. I think it was a fortuitous.
Fortuitous.
There we go. I think it was fortuitous that we didn't put any restrictions on Mario as a character, says Miyamoto, in an interview that was first published by Nintendo of Japan back 2005. Quote,
11 years ago. 2005 is 11 years ago. Holy crap.
aside from the fact that he's about 24 to 25 years old, we didn't define anything else, end quote.
So he's 36.
Well,
So he's younger
now,
than you guys.
Okay, so yeah. So they're stating what his age is in the games. Now, is he ageless?
Well, wait a minute.
That he
So
just doesn't
he's
age?
not 24, 25 in 2005 during the interview. I mean,
Yeah, he
Mario.
No, Mario, the character.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was 24, 25 when he was originally created.
Well, that's
so.
what I'm saying. Is he ageless? Maybe he just doesn't age at all. It's just the same character over and over and over again.
Nah, he uses
Oh, wait a minute.
hair
so
coloring.
So it's a 30-year anniversary. So he's... Yeah, I'm almost right. He's 55. He's 55.
Shiggity what?
55.
But no, I'm thinking he's ageless. I'm thinking it's a character that was created. He's at age 25. He'll always be at age 25, and it's just
Yeah.
kind of ageless
I think
type of
everybody... Dude, how cool would it be if the new NX comes out with an updated Mario who's like old as hell?
thing. He's gray and everything, and it introduces
Yeah.
his son.
Not even introducing his son. He's still hardcore.
Gears of Mario.
Nice. There you go.
His son comes in, Papa,
Yeah.
to me, Mario.
Mario Junior. Oh, jeez.
That's awesome. So he's about 55 right about now.
Okay.
Right?
There you go. If Nintendo's listening, we want a gray and bearded Mario.
But but everybody wants to put timelines on everything.
Yeah, yeah. Of course.
It's a game. It's not reality. Just let it go.
Well, I think that's all the Nintendo IP. They don't age. I mean, look at
Yeah, how old's
Zelda.
Yoshi? He's a
Link.
dinosaur Terrarius Maximus or something. It's like a weird name for him.
Speaking of Zelda, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild has a lot riding on its success, and failure of this game could begin a disastrous trend for the Wii U, NX, and Nintendo's entire console business. You think that could happen?
I don't think so, but I haven't played a Zelda game that wasn't amazing.
I was gonna say, I don't think it's even remotely possible for this thing. As Nintendo has its own rating system almost. I mean, this thing can't do bad. I don't think.
I mean, granted, E3 awards mean nothing, but it did win like 80 E3 awards.
Okay.
Just from pretty much like an alpha demo too.
Yeah, pretty much from just like trailer.
But is it winning it from a point of being a good game, or from the point of the nostalgia of the Nintendo
But
players?
there's so much that is so new to that game. There's the climbing mechanic. It's unlockable from the beginning. You can go anywhere, just like the original Zelda.
Mhm.
But I mean,
There's
you're right
crafting.
though. It's new. It's new to that game, but it's
Yeah.
not new to the genre. It's
No, it's
you're
not new to the genre, but they create, like you said, they create their own set of rules.
Yeah, they're in their own bubble. I mean, the Nintendo.
Well, for their first party games, yes, but
Yep.
I don't know. Over under 9.5 for this game.
I'd say just under, like a 9.3.
I say over. It's going to be an 11.
I think it'll be one of those like 9.8.
I think it's one of those things that Kelk's going to buy for his son for Christmas.
Ooh, for the
I mean, for the Santa Claus will bring it.
yeah, and not get played, just like the Wii U sitting here.
Hey, that's part on you too.
Yeah,
You should be playing some of that, Calc. Expand
Yeah.
your horizons.
I should be doing that too.
Multi-platform news. The most popular games on YouTube by region. Now, is it being watched or uploaded or
It's
being
got to be
played
uploaded.
through YouTube's new streaming service?
I think we're making it more complicated than we're supposed to.
Okay. Anyway, in the U.S., it's Madden NFL 16. In Brazil, it's Lego Marvel Avengers.
That's insane. I'm surprised it's not like Football Americana or something. I don't know.
In Germany, is that Utopia?
Deponia?
Oh, Deponia. Wow, my eyes are
Poland's
horrible.
the best.
All right, Paige, go ahead. Read it. I can't see.
Farming Simulator.
Okay.
Russia is Stalker Shadow Chernobyl.
Oh, that kind of makes sense. Stalker.
Yeah, and let's see. I'll just go through them fast. Japan, Puzzles and Dragons. Taiwan, Tower of Saviors. Thailand, Heroes of Nowhere. France is Dofus. And Ukraine is Tenki Online. So, once again, USA is the best.
With Madden NFL, yeah.
I think the Poland and the Russia ones are probably the funniest.
Yeah, like, wouldn't you think you don't want to play a farm simulator if you're Poland? Is that racist to say? Probably.
Maybe they just don't get to see all the farm things that are on there.
And then the Russia one is just
New tractor.
the Russia's just classic.
Food-wise,
Chernobyl.
Jack.
Oh. And that was a Japanese accent.
Oh, man. Wait, Kelk, what'd you say?
Chernobyl.
The Chernobyl in Russia's
But you
just
would just want to
classic.
forget
Yeah,
about it. Like, maybe you guys should have just stuck with like Metro or something. Metro 2033 or something.
Play Dead uses human skull to create Inside's creepy soundtrack.
I gotta buy it.
Martin Stig Anderson believes the human skull has created a unique signature, something that would have been difficult to replace or replicate using just music software alone. He says the teeth caused some unsettling vibrations, but strangely enough, should be familiar.
That's awesome.
So
I wish I would have played the game before I read about this news. But now that I know the news,
soundtrack, though.
I guess it just has like, that creepy knocking noise.
Oh, okay. Not so much like music, but just like effects.
Yeah, like when you're getting closer and like closer.
I do want to play this game. Didn't it get like 10 out of 10 from a couple places?
Yeah, I gotta finish Limbo.
Mhm.
You guys finished Limbo?
No. I forget where I'm even at.
You know what?
I think I did.
Yeah, I think Scotchy did. Kelk, you gotta finish it, and I gotta finish it, and then maybe I'll let you buy us that game.
Nice.
Okay.
It's my turn, isn't it?
I don't know. I bought the past 3 games, so I don't know.
All right, it's still your turn then. Nielsen ranks most anticipated games of holiday 2016.
Final Fantasy.
Is the name of it really Nielsen ranks?
No, it was just the title of the headline.
Gotcha. Okay. PlayStation 4 players have most exclusives to look forward to this season.
Ooh.
But Nielsen found the most interest in Batman Arkham VR, which got a 95% anticipation rating.
That game's like an hour long.
What Rotten Tomatoes give it? Rise of Tomb Raider, 20-year celebration at 95%.
I thought that game came out already for the PlayStation.
The 20-year celebration.
It did. Yeah, it's out now.
The Last Guardian at 85%. And Battlezone at 81%.
Wait, which McCall is supposed to be on here? Final Fantasy was at like 99%.
I'll tell you what. Battlezone, I
Unless it
think,
got
is
pushed.
that VR. Battlezone's the VR tank game.
Yeah.
It looks really good. I would like to play that.
Stupid.
Stupid.
Just because you get motion sickness.
You're stupid.
For Xbox One exclusive titles, it appears fans are united behind Gears of War 4,
One title.
which has a 99% anticipation level.
I
Well,
don't
now that
want-
it's
don't
out,
get-
how are they saying it's a holiday?
I don't get how they ask, how these people, that's their only answer. I mean, Forza Horizons 3 looks.
It already came out. This article came out after that game. This is most anticipated games of holiday 2016.
Are we technically in holiday 2016 now?
So this article came out after Forza Horizon and before. Dude, holidays start like July now for Christmas. It's crazy.
Yeah,
So
Christmas.
there was Halloween stuff up in August.
Yeah, Christmas
Stupid.
decorations are already
That's
out.
true. I guess I haven't been to the mall to know when my holidays start.
You go in there in November? It's already Easter?
Yeah, right? Shit, I didn't know
so-
Valentine's was right around the corner.
So
It's like July.
I thought it was our wedding anniversary. What the hell? So I'm assuming this article came out after Horizon 3 and before Gears. That's why the Gears is into the anticipation. But what's after Gears? Nothing. No first.
That's true. Everything keeps getting pushed out.
Hmm.
Yeah, Cuphead.
According to a recent listing posted on Amazon for Dark Horse Comics, the art of Mass Effect Andromeda,
Which I heard the comics are pretty good.
or Andromeda, the release date of March
Andromeda.
of March 21st, 2017. Which even more interesting about this fact comes from a small piece in the description for the book, which states the Dark Horse will release the art books simultaneously with the game. Adding further credibility to this leak is the fact that March 21st, 2017 does indeed fall on a Tuesday,
Uh-oh.
a traditional launch day for most games in North America.
Mm-hmm. I put this question in there for my conspiracy theory.
Go ahead.
It's going to be a day and date release game with the NX console. Mass Effect Andromeda is coming to the NX.
Andromeda.
Now, is it going to have some kind of special feature specific to the
Yes,
NX?
it will. You'll be able to have the comic on the go.
Okay, like a digital download?
Oh, yeah.
And because you're saying on the go, you're saying because it comes with, or because the NX is supposedly a...
On the go console.
Yeah, okay.
Yep. You heard it here first. I'm awesome. Kelk's buying the next game.
Okay.
I'm going to Jamaica. I can't.
All right. All right, beer pairing. Or
I'm drunk,
beer, yay or nay, and pairing. Kelk, go ahead.
It's a yay. I actually like this.
What is this one again you got?
This is the chocolate sombrero.
The Voodoo
Oh,
sombrero.
the Mexican style
Oh,
stout.
no, it's
Yeah.
the clown posse. Insane clown posse beer.
Yeah, right. The ICP.
Looks
with
like
the, with the fake.
whoa,
soda.
whoa, Kelk.
Yeah,
Whoa.
geez, where were you going with that?
Whoa, bigotry.
He's an asshole.
Whoa, Kelk.
Yeah,
All
it's a
I'm
yay
saying
for me.
is that Donald Trump will be disappointed with you liking the Mexican style chocolate stout.
I'm deplorable.
What's it go with, Kelk?
It actually goes with a
Flan?
the chicken burrito with mole sauce on it.
Nice. But mole sauce and everything. All right,
With
pitch.
mole. Didn't it just pronounce mole? Yes, it is a yay for me. I like me some duples.
Duple.
Duple.
And myself with the Berliner Weisse, I've had it before. I think I said yay both times. And yes, even with the tartness of it. I don't know what it is.
couldn't. Dude, it was really tough to get down.
It
and I
is
only
tart,
had a
but
half of the
I
beer.
like it. Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought you said you didn't waste any.
No, my cousin and I shared it.
Oh, okay.
I bought two
straws?
6-packs, mix packs. Yeah.
Hmm.
2 straws, yeah, of course.
All right, let's get a new beer, hopefully. I don't know, I got a lot to drink on this one. And we'll be back with the Brown Breeze.
Hey everyone, thanks for listening. If you want to check us out, you can tweet us at The Loaded Couch on Twitter. You can also email us at theloadedcouch@gmail.com. Download our podcast on iTunes, leave a review, get us some votes. Also contact us on Stitcher, and you can also find us on SoundCloud.
Hey, we're back with the Brown Breeze section of the show, and let's get started with Pigeon's beer selection for the
And I'm an
last
alcoholic.
portion. Pidge, what are you drinking?
I found the best triple that I've had at another beer store.
Okay.
And I picked up 3 of them.
All right.
So I'm drinking one tonight.
How'd you know they were good?
Because I had it before, and they're not making them anymore. according
Oh,
to their
okay.
Website. It's not even on their website.
Where did you find it? Was it like actually in
I'm
the
not telling you
cooler?
'cause
Or?
I don't know other people
Well, no.
I
Was it
bought
actually
3.
in the cooler, or was it like on the floor,
Yeah,
tucked away?
It was there was some in the cooler, and there was actually some that they leave out for room temp.
Right.
So I picked up the cooler ones. I'm like, okay, good. I'm grabbing like 3 of these, and then I saw them on the room temp. I'm like, oh shit, I'll grab 3 of these and then put the other ones back. So once I'm done with these, I'll grab some more. Or maybe
Okay.
before I go to Texas.
They had a bunch?
Yeah, they had about maybe 5 or 6.
Okay.
Got half of them.
Anyway, so it
But-
is.
The Harpoon Tripel from Harpoon Brewery. It's a triple ale from Massachusetts. I don't know exactly where, but it's golden with a little orange tint at 9% alcohol, and I'm already feeling real funny.
Nice. All right. Kelk, what are you drinking?
I'm finishing up my chocolate sombrero
Okay. Does it have the dip top on it?
with the guacamole.
Yeah, exactly. You can break off the brim and dip it in the guacamole and eat it.
Nice. That sounds disgusting.
What the hell are you guys talking
Chocolate
about?
and guacamole.
Come on, was that the original what the hell's his name?
I don't know. You just brought up a
Groot.
Mexican space shuttle. I don't.
No, I think it was the second Gru movie. What the hell are those called again?
Oh,
Despicable Me.
Despicable Me
2.
Yes.
Remember when he goes to the party and he's wearing that big taco or that nacho sombrero?
Right.
And he
Well,
breaks
isn't
off a piece and
the
dips it?
villain? The villain in Despicable Me 2 is the like luchador guy, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Spoiler alert.
The thing hasn't been out forever.
Yeah.
All right, myself, I'm drinking the Double Dog. It's Flying Dogs IPA out of Frederick, Maryland. It's 11% alcohol. And
Scott, what's the color?
I don't know, man. It's in a bottle. I'm
All
going to
right,
say it's a
and,
cloudy yellow.
Are you feeling good right now?
Yeah, a little bit.
And you're gonna after this, you're gonna be feeling real good.
Yeah, exactly. I was either
Awesome.
it was between this or the blithering idiot, and I don't want to be a blithering idiot by the end of the show.
And you don't want that extra 1% above, extra 0.1% above the 11%, right?
Exactly. Yeah. All right, Diary of the Mouth. Who is 7'6" from China and may go to Mars?
Calc, who is it?
Gotta be Yao Ming. Yao Ming.
Okay.
Not you.
Yeah, not Calc, but it's Yao Ming. Very good. Yay. Shh.
Is he going up in a Mexican shuttle or no?
Yeah, what is a Mexican shuttle again?
I don't know, Calc, give us that. Tell us.
Porta potty.
Oh, nice.
With all the flat shit?
The former Houston Rockets center is to become China's new ambassador to Mars. Are they serious? Okay, Yao will be joined in his ambassadorial duties by 10 other Chinese luminaries? Isn't that a light? Including science fiction writer Liu Xian,
R.R. Martin. Oh.
teenage boy band TF Boys, and women's Olympic gold medal winner volleyball team coach Lang Ping.
TF Boys.
Yeah, it's TF, all caps, TFBOYS.
I feel like somebody's going to be
So
tweeting us.
the whole
next
boy
week.
band gets to go, but they only take one person from everything else. Jerks.
I mean, all these people, I'd be like, not really an honor to be in
It's like,
China anymore.
okay, you sent me to this planet all by myself, and I have to deal with these idiots?
It's like not even. I think Calc did.
Science fiction writer.
Yeah. Does Yao Ming get his own rocket?
Yeah, you'd think so with the size of him.
Rocket.
But again, how did they make... Okay, wait, so... Okay, there's a former basketball player, a science fiction
You
writer,
sound like Leo Getz from Lethal Weapon. Okay.
a boy band, and a volleyball team coach. Why isn't there like a scientist and like an artist and...
They're already on the ship.
No, they're going on the second ship. They want to see what happens with the first. These are the expendable people.
Okay. Now, do you guys think there's going to be a mandate as to you must be this short or tall to go to Mars?
Yao Ming ain't going, I tell you that.
Yeah, I was going to say, you'd figured he'd be too tall to be in the shuttle.
And I'm too short, so I'm not. I'm not going. About as tall as my mom, that loves scotchy.
No, I got the beard back. A 2,500-year-old stash of whole marijuana plants has been
I'm gonna text my mom.
unearthed.
Let her know.
Has been unearthed from an ancient tomb in northwest China. The
Ooh,
discovery
speaking of China.
adds to a growing body of evidence that ancient people used marijuana for its psychoactive properties and incorporated it into their rituals.
Not for glaucoma.
No, they didn't have glaucoma back then. 13 marijuana plants that were still largely intact, if yellowed and desiccated after a millennia underground.
So they were still growing?
No.
They were dead, but they were.
I was gonna say, do
intact.
they age like a fine wine? You think that pot's better now than it was?
I think it's like dried flowers type of thing.
It's like potpourri.
In
I
a
never
first
did drugs
for
before. That's from watching hip hop videos.
Oh, jackass. That was from like a half baked or something like that you watch. In a first for funerary marijuana, the plants were found lying like a burial shroud atop a body of a man who had died in his mid-30s.
He went out.
The roots...
He went out crunk style.
Probably bloodshot eyes and all. Their roots lay below the man's hips, and the tips...
It was a skeleton. He isn't.
which had been
shit.
trimmed to remove the flowers, extended up around his face.
Snoop Dogg's going out like this if he reads this article.
He's like, that's
And-
how I want to be buried.
Seriously,
and Willie Nelson,
he
right?
just changed his your
His
last will
name.
and testament.
He's like Snoop Lion or
what's
something.
it called? No, yes, no, but his will. He just changed his will to have this be his burial requirements.
Just a quick question. Speaking of marijuana, Willie Nelson, when he dies and we dig him up 100 years later, is his ponytail still there or not?
Yes. I think your hair is one of the longer things to last. And
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think your hair sticks around the
yeah,
longest.
your hair
Or you
and
think
nails
you'll think
and
you have
bones.
like creepy guys that dig up the
teeth.
body and cut off the ponytail,
Try to get high off it.
and then what do they do? What's that called? Oh, like I'm drunk. I can't think of it right now. What's that called? Clone. They clone Willie
Cloning him.
Nelson.
Nice from his ponytail.
Yeah, from his ponytail.
They start with that and remake it like in that was shit. Come on, Calc, the space movie with Lulu Dallas.
Oh,
Fifth Element.
Fifth Element. Yeah, they recreate Willie Nelson just from his ponytail. Like the computer starts putting them together just from the ponytail up.
Oh
Remember?
yeah.
Like they put her together just from her hand.
her
It's not
hand
Willie
and
Nelson,
wrist.
It's,
Yeah.
it's a big giant pot plant.
Just as with a ponytail. Nice. All right. An accused
With a
rapist
ponytail.
who is on trial in Canada could not have committed his crimes because he's too fat and his penis is too small. That's what his lawyers are arguing in court.
I'm sorry. I'm not laughing at the rape part. I'm just laughing.
His-
First of all, the
he's too fat.
picture and just. I'm just
Well, I can't
picturing-
believe they're arguing this.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'd be like, you know what, dude, I'm guilty. Forget it. Even if I didn't do it, this is tiny.
All right, to beef up her argument, the attorney also showed the jury naked pictures of her chunky client. His lawyer argued last week that the man, also known as Pork Chop, oh my god, couldn't have raped the women
Snap.
even if he tried. Because he has a hernia, and because measurements aren't in his favor.
Oh my god.
So his hernia, quote, makes it painful to have sex from behind, and his stomach is too large and his penis is way, way too small.
Cal, ring a bell?
Oh, Jesus,
You
you're an
ass.
asshole. According to a nurse who testified at the trial, he stands 5'6" and weighs so much that he exceeds the scales at the jail, which go up to 320 pounds.
Oh my gosh.
His waist is 66 inches, but his penis is only 1 inch. 2 when erect, the nurse said.
Damn, he's stacked.
So how did the nurse know what it was like erect? Did she have to do that for her? For him?
Maybe she just assumed
It only grew an inch?
that.
I guess they say
his-
it doubles in size, right? So she just doubled the 1 inch that she measured.
Don't say that to Kelk, because Kelk's a grower, not a shower. He's a grower, not a shower.
All right, so yeah,
But
first
that's-
off, I mean, he's an accused rapist, so, rape is completely despicable, but
Yeah, they should have their penis chopped off.
exactly.
First off.
Well, they don't have much to take off, so he reminds me of that Mike Myers character from
Yeah, fat bastard.
Fat bastard.
Fat Bastard.
Come get in my belly. I can't even do it.
I want my baby back, baby back.
That's right.
It looks
All right.
like fat bastard.
An Australian National Dictionary reports Australia invented an interesting curse word.
Celtic, what is it? You guessed it. Oi!
You go ahead, say it in your Australian accent.
Oi! Fuckwit!
Okay, so the entry for fuckwit includes the note used elsewhere but recorded earliest in Australia.
That's the definition in their Australian National Dictionary.
Used elsewhere but first recorded earliest in Australia.
Yeah, give them that. I don't care.
Yeah, okay, you can have it. Now we got some questions from listeners.
Although Forza Horizon 3 is in Australia.
That's true. That's true. Our first question comes from who? Ron Jeremy?
Whoa!
Whoa. Okay. That's awesome. Okay. Whoa, Ron Jeremy.
can
It's not
go-
who?
we can go.
Ron Jeremy.
Who? We can go. Who?
Who? A Ron Jeremy? Okay. Wow. A Ron Jeremy. Okay.
Oh my god!
I'm having this debate with my co-workers and need some advice. Who's better, Mario or Sonic? I chose Sonic because he has a hedgehog like me.
Because he's a hedgehog like him. Ron Jeremy is also known as the Hedgehog.
I think Sonic's better.
Mario.
Then Mario?
Yeah, you got the speed. You could tuck and roll into a ball.
You're an idiot.
I'm gonna go with Mario.
I'm gonna go with Mario.
Mario's
You're
better.
outvoted. Mario wins.
Mario's first. He's
Yep.
the best.
First is the worst. Second is the best. Third is the one with Ron Jeremy's hairy chest.
Oh my god, and back and legs. Okay. Thank you for the question at Hua Ron Jeremy. Or Whoa Ron Jeremy.
We don't know. We're not making fun of your name at all.
All right. The next question comes from at JJ Bay Trek Turtles Cloverformers. JJ
Cal,
Bay
you better not be
Trek
muting your
Turtles
mic.
Cloverformers.
I'm not.
If you could, what director would you want to make a game, and what game director do you want to make a movie?
I'm thinking, okay.
A movie
I guess
director make a game, and a game director make a movie.
Yeah, I guess game director would be like someone who creates something, creates a game. I would want Shigeru Miyamoto to make a game. It'd be like a trippy ass game.
Wait,
I mean, it'd be like a trippy ass movie.
Right. Okay.
Some kind of like happy joy. You're in some kind of like crazy, colorful realm, and you leave that movie theater thinking everything's
All right. So
okay.
Miyamoto making a movie.
Yeah, and then I would want what Kel said. Was David Fincher making an Animal Crossing game? A Fight Club Animal Crossing game.
Oh, jeez.
But they have to look like the Animal Crossing characters.
Yeah, of course, but they're like just like baseball hands.
Yeah, but very realistic looking.
Oh yeah, of course.
Did you guys see, speaking of that, did you guys see somebody made a costume for one of the Comic-Cons? I think it was San Diego. But he made a Lego character costume, but used synthetic skin to make him look as if he was a real person with the Lego head and the hands.
That's
And
just creepy. No, I did not say it.
It is creepy. And he walked around like Comic-Con as the character. And kids were like staring up at him and shit. You got to check it out if you search and find it.
I think I'd rather see clowns in the woods than see that guy.
Let's just come up to North Jersey here.
Just go to North Carolina. You'll see plenty.
Yeah.
Scotch, what do you think? Who's your choice for director and game director?
Director to game, game to the movie.
Director to game. Thinking like a Guy Ritchie to game. I don't know why.
Because we talked about him earlier.
Yeah, maybe that's why it's sticking in my head. Because I mean, you could go for the easies like the Abrams and
Yeah.
but yeah, no, probably like a Guy Ritchie. And I can't
Okay,
even
then.
think why. But game to movie. Who's the guy that did Fez that you guys hate?
Is that Fish?
Was that his last name?
I don't hate him.
Oh, you guys
I
don't
like him.
right?
He doesn't like Japanese games.
yeah. Did you guys? Yeah, we talked about that when I watched this movie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, just because of his in-depth thought of what Fez is supposed to be and how he did with that indie game movies, yeah, that would be horrible, actually.
No, that's good.
Yeah,
That's good.
alright, I'll do him.
What Calcs?
I'm going to say I definitely want to see something that the Duffer Brothers do. The guys that did the Stranger Things.
Okay.
Okay, as a video game.
Yep.
Okay.
As a game, doing something like with Resident Evil.
Games, right?
So doing a
Yeah.
horror type or just scary?
Like a
Wait.
scary game.
Okay.
Psychological thriller.
Right.
Yeah, like either Resident Evil or a Dead Space or something like that. What's the next one? I need what
Movie director
You
to
need-
making a game.
or a
Wait,
game
Or
director.
a game director making a movie.
Yeah, you need a game director, creator to movie.
I'd go with the easy choice, I guess. What Joseph Staten, the guy that just did ReCore, he also wrote the story for creative director for Destiny.
Okay. I thought you were going to go with Hauser Brothers or something.
What would you like to see him make? What kind? Would you like to, I mean, I guess there's going to be space adventure of some sort, but
Yeah, have to be some kind of. Have him make his twist on No Man's Sky as a movie.
ooh, I got one. Who's the guy that directed or was the creator of Waterworld? I'd like to see him make a game.
Did you like the movie Waterworld?
I thought it was interesting. I mean,
I saw
granted,
the
come on, the
previews,
acting and stuff
actually.
wasn't great, but I mean, the idea behind it and stuff was pretty interesting.
Was
I actually
Wonderworld directed by Kevin Costner?
No, Kevin Reynolds.
Mhm.
No, Kevin Costner was in it, or was it?
Yeah,
like,
he was the main
Yeah,
actor in it.
he was in it. The director was Kevin Reynolds. I'm going to see if he did anything else. That's just random, Scotchy.
Hmm.
Let's see. he
Yeah, that
did-
was really out of it. Like, where the hell did you get that from?
I was just thinking something water-based because we haven't had a lot in with water. I did watch Tuesday's Gray on Twitch. She's actually a pretty good streamer as well. She was playing this game where I think you crash land on a planet and your pod is in the water. It kind of breaks up, and then you have to start going and searching out from there. You can dive down and into the ocean and stuff like that to get some supplies, and then you bring them back. You kind of synthesize them in your pod and then recreate or like repair your pod, and you have to create like a base and stuff from that point. It was pretty interesting, but just like
Sounds
these
like
ocean,
Minecraft.
kind of, sort of. It's a little bit
Okay.
more of a realistic looking than Minecraft, of course, but
Kevin Reynolds directed Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves with Kevin Costner, Waterworld, The Count of Monte Cristo, The New Red Dawn with Chris Hemsworth, and he also did 3 episodes of The Hatfield and McCoys.
okay. But him more so than Guy Ritchie then, but doing something along the lines of like a Waterworld type of game.
I'd rather have Guy Ritchie.
All right. Well, thank you for the question at JJ Bay Trek Turtles Cloverformers.
It's a great name.
Awesome. Our next question comes from at Moo, said the vegan. Or Moo, said the vegan. I'm a hardcore vegan, and I cannot wait until Tyson Foods brings the fully vegan burger that bleeds like a real beef burger. Oh my god, that's gross. Now there is no excuse for me eating fatzos to not be eating delicious vegan burgers.
Wait a minute. Did you say bleeds like a real beeper or beef burger?
Beef burger.
All right, I'm drunk. I thought you
Okay.
said beeper.
Beeper, yep. Now there's no excuse for me eating fatzos to not be eating delicious vegan burgers. Now all we need for world domination is a fully vegan walking cow-like animal. Do you think Hillary or Donald? Do you think Hillary and Donald are vegans?
Well, no.
I'm going to say no to both of them.
Yeah.
And that's just disgusting. A bleeding vegan burger? What the hell's it bleed?
Why do they have to make their food look like real meat eating food?
I don't know.
Like
Why
chicken
did
nuggets?
why did they have to put a freaking wishbone in a tofurky?
Tofurky.
It's a tofu turkey, but
You
it
know-
just looks like a blob on a freaking, like you unwrap.
Tofurk,
No.
that's the name of this show. Tofurkies and Mexican shuttles.
Do you know? On Thanksgiving, my neighbor was. She's a vegan,
Hmm.
and vegan or vegetarian. I'm not. They're either way. They're the same thing.
No, they're very
Um,
different, but okay, go.
I know, but I classify them all as stupid. That's terrible.
There's
No, but
Pigeon. The show
Yeah,
does
thanks-
not represent all of the ideas that Pigeon goes ahead and says and cannot be held accountable for it. Okay, go ahead.
She was by herself for Thanksgiving, so I invited her over, and we were having stuffing, corn, turkey, all the stuff that has non-vegan stuff in it.
You probably had yams with freaking marshmallows on top, didn't you?
No, I don't. I cook Thanksgiving. I don't.
Because vegans can't have marshmallows.
I don't go crazy.
Okay.
But anyway, so I went out and bought her a tofurky, and it looked like a glob of meat inside a little tinfoil pan.
It is. It does. It looks like a loaf, like a bread
Yeah.
loaf of tofu. It's weird.
So it's like spam.
No.
Yeah, not in a can.
When you
Yeah,
cut it,
looks
it's
like
kind of
like a banana bread and like a loaf.
Yes,
like a loaf,
exactly. It looks like a banana bread. Correct.
like a meatloaf.
Right. But like a perfectly formed meatloaf.
But who would you think would be a vegan? I bet you Donald's an undercover vegan.
Mm,
I bet
Well,
you
he is. He is very orange. Maybe he
Just
goes a
eat
little
shrimp.
heavy on the beta carotene.
yeah, carrots and yams and sweet potatoes and all those other
Yeah.
things. Yeah.
I'd rather you would call them, instead of beef burgers, call them beepers.
Beepers. All right. Well, thank you for the question at Moo, said the vegan. Okay.
Move over, butter.
Yeah. Our last question comes from at Cuphead the Game. I'm delayed until 2017.
You bitch. You son of a bitch.
I honestly thought this game was coming out this holiday. This is
Yeah,
a little
this would have been a great holiday release.
Actually, it's. I don't. I don't think it would have been a good holiday release.
Why not?
I don't think anyone would, because with the holidays, it's all about the kids and stuff. They always just want shooting games.
They just all want Call of Duty.
It's not all about the kids, you liar. Come on, I got a big extended family, and they always get me game-related gifts for when we do Secret Santa and stuff.
Do we know any?
Forza
Did
Horizon.
they say any reason why it's getting pushed, or they just said pushed?
Well, it is just two guys working on it, right? Two brothers.
No, it was a husband and wife, and they've got like a full. Well, yeah,
No.
there's two brothers, but the wife is involved now too. But yeah, they got like full.
That's why it's
support.
delayed.
Full support and funding now
Jerk.
from Microsoft, so they got like a big studio working on it.
He's an asshole.
I think if it was smart, maybe they're delaying to like January. Remember when Dying Light came out a couple of years ago?
Yeah, and they pushed that one a little bit, didn't they?
They pushed that one into January, the end of January, and no other game was out in January, and that game actually sold really well.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
it was a good game, but
I just saw something on Reddit though. I guess the tweet says
course you did.
mid 2017.
So E3, so they're gonna do an announcement. E3 game's out now.
Right? Yeah. Go out now. It's released today for the release of E3. Go ahead and get it.
And it's on Netflix. And it's on Netflix. And it's on the NX.
It's on Netflix. Go watch it. You can watch
I'm-
people play.
I'm feeling good. Sorry.
Nice. All right. Thank you for the statement at Cuphead the game.
I'm delayed. 2017.
Yeah. All right. That's all we got. So, Calc, give us a pairing on your beer.
Yeah,
Still
it's,
chicken burrito or with mole or whatever.
Molly.
well, the whole Mexican style chocolate stouts definitely got me jonesing
If
for
this was
mole.
like Ukrainian chocolate stout, would you pick a Ukrainian food?
yeah, Turkish delights.
I pick
Ukrainian stout.
babka.
Nice.
Babka, there you go.
Ceviche.
The babka with double cheese.
No, ceviche. It's stuffed cabbage.
All right.
Yes.
Yay, still with the same. All right. Pidge.
This is easy for me. This is the best triple I've had
Okay.
that I ever had.
And you
Ever.
gotta go get more.
Yeah, I have to get more.
And I'm a yay on this double dog too. The IPA, it's a tasty IPA. I think you guys should check it out. It was originally, I think Nicole got the 6-pack was $9. I think the first time she got it, and at 11%, that's a decent price. The next time we went back and got it at the local beer distributor, I think it was like $13.
It went up in price.
No, because she had gotten it out by where she worked.
Oh,
The second time we got it by me, and then it was like $13. I'm like, what? I'm like, it's $4 more expensive?
shipping costs.
Yeah, no, I'm thinking. Does that make any sense to you? I just want to bring this up real quick. Why is it the higher alcohol beers are priced higher?
Maybe the process is longer.
Calc?
I have no idea.
They can just charge more because you get crunk faster.
That's what I'm wondering. Do you pay for your drunk?
Well, I was gonna say there's not some kind of like weird federal law, is there, behind like volume, alcohol volume, and the cost?
I think there's a cap on how much alcohol can be in an actual beer.
Right. Before it's labeled something other than beer?
Yeah, I think it's a threshold, but I'm not sure.
Because it seems like, I mean, for her to buy it at $9 and then me go back and get it 2 weeks later at a different place and it's $13, I'm like, okay, are they just charging more because there's alcohol in it or because there's a higher demand?
Yeah,
That's weird. You know what? There's a place. I guess I'll just say the name. There's the Joe Canals.
Okay.
Kind of like a national chain, I
Yep.
guess you would say. They sell the 120 IPA at $10 a bottle,
Okay.
which is still ridiculous, but it's worth it.
Yeah.
And but the place, the mom and pop shop, 2 miles down the road, sell it for $12.99.
Okay. that
So
doesn't
sell
make
it for
any sense.
$3 more. So I don't know if it's maybe because they don't buy it as much; they'll buy the bulk.
Right. And they're just pricing it to
bring-
make a little bit more off the case.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I don't know if it. And plus, I mean, where your wife works is probably more populated than where you live. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, but it's a higher falutin, like more higher pay, higher house cost, higher taxes, everything area.
You would think it's
they'd charge it more.
reverse.
Right.
I don't know.
That's weird.
Talk to Hillary.
Yeah, figure it out. All right, guys. If you want to reach us, you can send us questions, statements, as we've been reading now at the loadedcouch@gmail.com. Gmail, right?
Yes.
Yes, you can find us on Twitter at The Loaded Couch. You can hit Pigeon up at...
Pigeon Peg Leg everywhere.
you can hit Kelk up at...
@CelticFox_LC on Twitter.
And you can hit me on Twitter at ScotchHound_LC. And we'll look forward to hearing from you.
Yeah.
All right, that's the show. Thanks, guys.
Until next time.
Yeah, we'll catch you next time.
Later. I'm feeling really pleasant right now.